There was a crew in my neighborhood called Rage. They were like the first illegal, I guess, graffiti crew, I would say around almost. Then they turned into a crew called KTK, Killing the Krylon. I mean, they had so many meanings, and I was like, man, you know what? I saw one of their like throw-ups, and I was like, I'm gonna do one of those in my alleyway. So I tell my mom, I was like, yo, go buy me some of this spray paint. I want to do one of these. And she's like, what are you talking about? I was like, well, I'm gonna go in the alleyway and I'm gonna do like a graffiti piece, you know. She was like, can you get in trouble? And I was like, nah, not really, you know what I'm saying? I was lying my ass off. I did the very first 3D lettering piece in Houston ever. And when I painted that, people were like, that guy's so cheated. He used a ruler, he used a stencil, and he used something to get those lines so straight. There's no way that's possible. This was like in, I want to say 96. So the next time there was a large group of guys out there, what did I do? I did a 3D piece. And from there, people were like, how did you get those lines so close? We thought you were using like a piece of cardboard to go over it. And I was like this. And then like this. You only have one chance to make that line so clean and straight, and that's it. And it's just can control, you know, something you learn and pick up from doing illegal graffiti, like bombing, doing throw-ups, doing blockbusters. You learn how to make real quick, straight lines. I think it's just a really quick, effective medium to apply to cover a large surface in a short amount of time, as opposed to somebody sitting there with a paintbrush taking them a year to do a mural. It's only taking me a month. I tell a lot of kids, if you really like graffiti, it sounds really messed up, but you have to go out and go bombing. Bombing is the term we use for going out and doing graffiti all over everything. We're like you actually like the term, we're bombing it, we're blowing the scene up. We're planting our bomb and it's blowing up every time somebody looks at it. It just went off, boom. Really, everything I've learned is from illegal graffiti, just running around tearing up the city. People are like, what college did you attend? Well, I don't know if you call it a college, but for the kids that get caught, the toys, you know, they don't know what they're doing. That's why they get caught, because they want to run around and get up and get the fame. But there's a lot more to it than just doing that. You know, you have to know the laws. You have to know what trouble you can get into because of that kind of stuff. And if you don't, I mean, they're gonna lock you up for organized crime nowadays, because that's what it is. You know, you get a group of guys together, and you're like, let's go tear it up. The more inner city kids, they know what the risks are. That's time. Like, nobody's gonna bail you out. You're locked up, and you have to tell stories to inmates like, yeah, I'm in here for graffiti. And they're like, man, that's crazy. You know, I'm in here for murder, and you in here doing 5 years for graffiti, man, that's crazy. You know, it's just really nuts the way people do graffiti and get up and use all their sources to get their name up. Graffiti is what it is. It's a lettering put on any surface and any style or form that you want. I think a real good piece would just be all out, you know, can control, no drips, good coloring, good 3D characters, background, something that's an all-out masterpiece. In Houston, graffiti art really doesn't get any play, you know, I guess you could say. Just people aren't with it, they have no clue how to make the difference between graffiti, like from gangs, and just graffiti artists. They all kind of just put it all into one pot, and we're not all the same. hopefully, you know, the art community opens their eyes up and says, hey, you know, a lot of different art is going on. We need to open our doors to that and not just focus in on the living room art, is what I like to call it. Cameras y'all put up, no matter how many cops y'all put on the street, y'all can't get us. There's no way, you know, because we got it scoped out. We know when the cops change shifts. We know when y'all getting into your cars, gassing up and all that. We know everything, because Haro, we don't sleep on our game, man. Like most cats,